Hello, everyone. This is Barb at Mystic Door Tarot, wishing you all a happy and prosperous new year for 2020. This is your weekly tarot reading for Capricorn for December 30th through January 5th. Thank you for joining me today, and if you're new to my channel, welcome. And please subscribe and join us each and every day for my daily readings. Just a reminder that these are general readings. Take what resonates and disregard the rest. And I'm using the Nerfertari Tarot deck and the Eternal Crystals Oracle cards. Now let's get started. We first have the Nine of Chalices, followed by the Major Arcana card Death, and the Nine of Wands. Okay. First thing I want to say for the Capricorns, this reading won't resonate with all of you, as do all the readings will not resonate with every zodiac sign. But this reading is all about choice and what you've been dealing with in 2019 and the past decade. And since we're going into 2020 and then the new decade, this is about choices for the Capricorns out there, if they like where they are or if they want to change and experience something new. So keep that in mind as we go into the reading. So as you start off your week, Capricorn, you have the Nine of Chalices, which is the Nine of Cups. And this is known as the Wish card. This card is all about feeling good, your desires being met, your wishes fulfilled, Capricorn. When this card shows up, you're feeling like you're on top of the world. And the number 9 energy of this card signifies completion, often in the material sense. And the number 9 represents a time for looking back over what you have done and feeling secure enough in your achievements, Capricorn. This is a time for wishes coming true. If you have a wish, Capricorn, spend some time visualizing what you want to help you take steps toward making your dreams a reality. This card showing up at the beginning of the week or right before you're entering into the new year and decade of 2020 indicates for you, Cap, to have a positive mindset and your wishes right at the forefront of your mind as you glide into 2020. Whatever energy you have going into the new year of 2020 will continue throughout the next decade. So make it a positive one, Capricorn. Okay, Cap, listen closely. This is where it gets complicated for some of the Capricorns. You have the Major Arcana card Death at midweek and going into the new year and decade. With this card in this position, at this specific point of the year, right at the end, going into the beginning, is extremely important. This is indicating for some of you that you must accept this ending, letting go and surrendering. This is making sure that you're seeking closure on anything that you want to let go of before moving on to 2020. You have the wish card, Cap, working for you. What is it that you're wishing for? But for some Capricorns, you need to end something, and you know what it is. It's a time to get rid of anything that's no longer useful to you in your life. And this can mean several different things to many different Capricorns. And I'll just give a few examples. It can be ending a job that you've stayed with just because it was familiar, but you are truly unhappy working at that job. It can be moving house, and this can be for several reasons. Moving out on your own, going off to college, leaving a relationship so you have to move out, a new job that requires you to move to a new city, a fresh start for you, Capricorn. Can be ending a relationship, Cap, and this is the hardest of all. This can be someone who you have been with for some time, but something has changed within the relationship and it just can't be fixed. These won't be easy changes, but very necessary to the major transformation that will be happening to you right at the beginning of 2020. And this will be different for every Capricorn. The Death card is major transformation. And the major arcana cards are life events. It's something you're going to remember. And if you do not let go of those energies that make you unhappy, Capricorn, they will follow you not only into the next year, but the entire decade. This is possibly, this transformation, the death of the old you, your old ways, your old way of thinking, your way of responding to people, not letting people take advantage of you over and over. Capricorn, this is getting rid of that feeling of being stuck. And this card is telling you to look around and decide what to let go of. For only when you free up stagnant energy will new and wonderful things come to you. This is a major life event happening for some Capricorns, not all. This can be marriage, divorce, engagement, pregnancy, actual birth of a new child. These are major life events that will be happening for some of you right at the beginning of the new year. So accept the events, the changes, the energy, Cap, as this will carry for many years to come, possibly through the entire decade. And the number 13 energy of this card reduces to 4, which has got to do with your basic foundation, your home and foundation. This is your core and how your future will pan out. This is a major transformation and life-changing event that you have the decision and power in your hands, Cap. Now, after all that energy with the Death card, you now have the 9 of Wands energy, and you have your guard up, and justifiably so for some of you. You might have made a tough decision. You decided to leave a job you had been at for some time, or a relationship that you had been in for some time, or you were single and now you're going to be married. These are life-changing events. The 9 of Wands energy is one that is telling you to hold on. You're nearly there, towards the end. This is energy that you might think you know what to expect, Capricorn, and you have all your defenses up to protect yourself. And even though we learn from experience, there can be that possibility that things will turn out differently than we expect, and that things will surprise us. But if you're expecting the worst, Cap, then that's exactly what you're going to end up getting. So embrace the new changes in your life, Capricorn, if that applies to you. Notice that you got to where you are through your own choices. You're not a victim. If you're not happy with your current position, you can make a choice to change that as well. And your spread here adds up to 31, which reduces to number 4. So we're back at your entire reading and spread is about your home and foundation, your core, what makes you happy in your life. So Capricorns, you start out with the 9 of Cups, which is the wish card. This is getting everything you could possibly want. But as you move on into the week and at the start of the new year, you have the major arcana card Death, signifying a major transformation needs to take place for some of you, not all of you, for some of you. There is something or someone that you need to eliminate from your life. This energy must not be brought into the new year and decade. And then after going through this transformation or choosing not to go through it, you find yourself, Capricorn, standing your ground at the end of the week. Now, for some Capricorns, this will be a good thing. For the Nine of Cups energy worked out for you and the transformation through the new year. You will be blessed. For other Capricorns, you might just still be hanging on to that old energy that you're comfortable with. You are staying with what you know and what you have instead of taking advantage of the wish card. Without going through the transformation of the Death card, Capricorn, you change nothing in your life, and the next year will bring the same energy that you are accustomed to. You are simply happy with who you are and what you have, and you are happy with your choices. Now let's look at your crystal for the week, and you have garnet. So the guides have chosen the gemstone garnet this week for you, Capricorn, in regards to relationships because it deals with commitment. This oracle card is asking you to examine the beliefs you hold about relationships and identify any beliefs which no longer serve you and make a conscious decision to let them go. And in this way, you make room for new beginnings and you'll be more ready to embrace change. So this gemstone might be more for the Capricorns that need to make the tough decision to end a relationship. The gemstone garnet attracts positive, loving energy to you and your relationships. Don't feel guilty for wanting to be happy and successful in a long-term committed relationship. You deserve to have a wonderful life partner who will be by your side through life's ups and downs. This partner will be 100% committed to you, and you will be equally committed to them. Now, if you're currently single or in an unhappy relationship, Garnet asks you to stay strong and hopeful because there are some great things just around the corner for you in a new relationship. If you're already in a relationship that is loving and positive, Garnet shows up for you to reconfirm you're on the right track. So this gemstone garnet is all about commitment, and as the saying goes, it takes two to make things work. Thank you for joining me today. Please be sure to subscribe and support my channel. For additional guidance, my website link is below. Love and abundance to my Capricorn family.